You know, in pursuing your dreams, you're going to encounter different seasons, which in those seasons are different time frames. So if you look at it like season is the planting season, and then there's these time frames, but once that season is over, now you got the cultivating season, and then you got all these different days and time frames, and then that season ends, and you got harvest season. You know what? It's so important you recognize the seasons. There's a season for everything. And in those seasons, there's certain time periods that you have to get certain things done. And one of the biggest killers of dreams and passions is procrastination. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then the next thing you know it, that season's up. You're already in cultivating season. And you know what? You can't plant seed in cultivating season time because it won't survive. And you can't plant seed during harvest season. That just doesn't work. So here's the principle we need to learn. In accomplishing dreams and goals and in our passions, we have to understand the difference between times and seasons. And these seasons, for instance, if it's time to sow seed in those seasons, let's be diligent about that. Don't procrastinate. Don't waste the moment. You realize there's 365 days in a year, and in each one of those days become many moments. If you have an idea, don't waste it. Write it down. Well, it may not be worth something. You don't know. Write it down. I can't tell you how many songwriters I know that have lost great lyrics because they didn't write it down. I've done it, and I've learned to start writing things down, or maybe record it. Here's the other thing. One of the reasons why I figure I've learned that people procrastinate, say I'll do it tomorrow, they're really afraid, or they're nervous, or they're insecure. It's not always that they're lazy. Now, sometimes that's the case. But I know people with great passion and great drive, and they want to do some things, and they want to pursue their dreams and their goals. But you know what? They have a tendency to put things off. And what I've learned is a lot of that is because of their own insecurities, that they're really not sure if they can do it, or they're not sure if they're able to do it. Let me tell you something, get rid of that, because you've only got so much time and so many days in a season before, you know what, the next season's gonna come. Don't let the seasons pass you by. When it's seed time season, plant the seed, make it happen. Make sure everything counts. Make sure that you put it in at the right depth and put all the fertilizer out. Whatever you need to do to cultivate that dream is coming on the next season. Don't waste your time. If you waste time, you miss that moment. And then if you miss that moment, you'll miss the harvest season. You know what? There's a lot of people that have had these dreams, and you know what? They've gotten out there, they've endured the seed season, the planting season, they've endured the cultivation season, and the dream was just ready to be harvested, and they gave up. Don't give up. Pursue it. Go after it. Don't quit. Keep going. Because you know what? Many dreams have died at the harvest point. They were this close. They got discouraged. They got lazy. They got fearful. They got insecure. Either way, somebody else is going to harvest that dream. And if you don't, somebody else will. I hate to think that you spent all that time planning and all that time cultivating, and then you give up on harvest season to the point you're letting somebody else take that dream from you, when it should have been yours. Don't do that. Make sure you live every moment, every time, in every season to its fullest potential. Organize your day. Organize what you plan on doing. Don't waste time with people that don't want to do nothing with their day because you got too much to do. Your life depends on it. Your dream depends on it. Your passion, your vision depends on it. Your livelihood depends on it. Don't spend a lot of time watching TV. Don't spend a whole lot of time messing around. One thing I've learned about successful people, because I like to read about things, I've learned that they don't watch a lot of TV at all. They watch very few, maybe 1 or 2 hours of TV, if that. They spend their time investing in themselves, sowing seed into themselves, cultivating their dream by reading books, talking to other people, or finding a better way to make it work, or something that has to do to make sure they endure the harvest season. And you know what the great thing happens the next season after harvest? It's the rest season. It's the enjoyment season, because you get to cash in on that which you've harvested. And that's was the whole purpose, for you to help others and help your family, help yourself, and be an enjoyment to others. The reason why you have a dream and the reason why you have a passion on the inside of you, it's for others to experience. You realize a lot of us are waiting on you? Yeah, it's hard to believe. A lot of us are waiting on you to pursue and fulfill your dreams and your destiny, because we need what's on the inside of you. We need to hear your song, your book. We need to experience your inventions or your ideas. We need to see your next big painting. We need to see your next big movie, or whatever it is on the inside of you to do. We need it. The world needs it. And if you don't pursue it, the seasons and the times the way you should, everybody misses out, including you. So here's the question: what's your dream?